So apparently we got new Infinite DC Generation 4 side event coming out to January, February, and actually we got more Infinite Mud. And oh boy, it's super confusing. And I am so DC, what the hell are you doing? It's confusing, Adam. I got me on Tepsmoria, and I'm talking about DC Generation Side 4 mystery teammate, villain, and Wings to Darting revealed. Yep. Now, we do want to talk about it. We want to know, I'm going to keep going DC and DC could be across the phone now and that makes sense anymore. However, with this giant forward one shot, apparently it'll be 8 page long, I'm going for mannering. So, yeah, this should be fun. Again, what do you mean by that? Well, you'll find out, Adam. So, do you want about ancient news? Yep, so, enjoy your, see ya. I am. As you can tell from my intro, you can tell me about this news. Why? You'll find out. Let's get started. According to the article I have at newsarticle.com, and I quote, DC Generation Side Forward Mystery Teammate Winter Darting returns. Yep. For over a month, Newsarticle has been telling you about Generation Forward. Issue 1. They published a 80-page one-shot that comparing volume to Generation Shot Issue 1. That word, not mine, yep. With my Dan Jurgen and Andy Smith. The beginning story with the second 8127. And it's going to already on Commandi, Batman, Steel, Starburst, and that's still Booster goes out the late. How last month, and then Hill, the other part of the cast, and it'll be General Priest, Superboy. But not Billy Connor Superboy or my boy John Sand Superboy. No. This'll be a teenage Superboy during the early part of the Clark's career. Who's been written in and out of DC Connor. It's the whole thing's a mess, yep. Also, apparently, the main villain of all these matters will be this old villain called Dominus. Who Dominus? Apparently, he appeared in 1998. Who may appear in a story throughout all the Superman title. I'm pretty cool. Dominus up back. It's the whole thing. Apparently, this guy will be the main villain against all the heroes. Naturally, yep. Last sentence that Forge may not be the end of Generation event with instant extending the upper can of the cover. That'll clear 11 the Dawn returns. And 70 feet of Batman set. We know the way, yep. And it's coming out by February 23rd. Yeah, nothing on so. But also, this event gonna have the Superboy involved. And it's gonna be involved in time travel madness. Yep. Yeah, nothing on so. Alright, my fault though. As you won't know, I'm actually been going to DC right now. Let's see what happened. Alright, we had a superhero in the Clark got a fucking Edible Insanity. Doing the Clark got to Edible Insanity. Or they can do it and finish. But then that's not been lovely. Really. Ben Superman could be ran. Okay, DC is gonna be crossed right now. So the fact that I added more DC Generation crap on matters, especially death metal, it's really confusing because what the fuck is going on anymore? I am so lost. Wait, let me get it straight. So this thing is not going to feature stay anymore. It's going to be its own thing now. But since it's its own thing right now, then what the point of feature stay? I have to give it a demo. I am so confused going to DC right now. I am so lost. It's driving me insane. However, I am happy to report that I am glad that the Clark Kent, Superboy more besides, not John Kent, but the other Superboy, Clark is going to be involved at the end of the story because that does sound fun. Granted, it's a teenage version of Clark Kent. You know what? I'm not deal for it because that does sound really cool, badass, and awesome. But the cover actually looks pretty cool. We have Billy Dawn Returns reference. We have Billy Bane bringing Batman back. We have Devil Supergirl and Crazy Earths. And we have Billy, Steel as Super at the with Devil Superman. So that is a very cool cover. Now, what does it mean at the pajamas as a whole? I don't know. And for me, I am so lost where I'm going with the thing that for me, I don't know what's going on anymore with DC. Because it feels to me that January February was really stranded on too many stories. We have Future State going on January February. We have the Shy Generation thing that's going to happen in February. And then we have Generation, which is coming January, and I am so confused. What the hell is going on in DC right now? I'm so lost. And the fact that this thing is not going to be ending in February, it's still going to be going even after Forge Bitty one shot, really concern me because I am so confused with going DC continuity that I can't explain what's going on anymore. Now, granted, as I mentioned before, this thing in generality is supposed to cover particular DC history. And you know what? Fine. I'm all for that. Especially now we have all these kids team now. Especially we have a teenager, Smallville, Clark Kent, Superboy. You know what? That could be a fun story. And we have 9 very big going in Batman team up with the teenager of Clark Kent. That does sound fun, and I'm very intrigued what to happen with this story. Now, how would this story affect the rest of DC continuity? I don't know, because I remember before this thing was supposed to connect to death metal. But then death metal got the way to but January. It's ending January. And this thing is coming out in January, and I don't know how to get the future state. And I don't go on DC anymore, okay? I am so lost. Like, this thing has been more changed and transformed into something that I don't know what's going on what the thing is anymore. Granted, since the thing in there is now a bit of its own separate thing away from future states, I guess the thing will be the thing that will connect the Omniverse. I doubt that's gonna happen, but given the way DC going right now, I don't know what's going on anymore, so fuck it! Let's do a time travel story that makes everything go crazy, go nuts. That's a good idea. Let's make history more complicated. But hey, during my damn jiggle, I want to figure out what my favorite actors in Superman book, Superman goes and Clark right before during DCU. Yeah, we don't know what's going on. Basically, Daniel wrote basically my favorite story out in DCU, Superman goes and Clark with into my boy John and Superboy. It's a whole thing. So I have commented on him to like this main story, but I am so confused what the hell the thing is that I don't know what the hell the thing is, but if I can't as a whole. Like I don't know what the thing is tell you true, because funny there's so many questions. But we'll see how that ends up. I put the main villain Dominus. I don't know who this guy is, and frankly, this guy seems very, very 90s. Well, this guy did come in the 90s, so I get why he's involved. But I don't know what his end game is supposed to be. Like, he looks like a giant gray shadow creature thingy, like attacking all the Superboys and Superman. So, don't know how that's going to turn out, but hey, this villain could be kind of a cool villain. I'm all for that. Daniel did create this guy. So, maybe it'll be a fun bit of one-off villain against all our heroes. Granted, I don't know what his end game is, but we'll see how that turns out. After the weapon of Dark Knight Returns, it's probably just a weapon Dark Knight Returns, not gonna back in it. In fact, we're not gonna see Dark Knight Returns, Batman, even yourself in the story. My best guy, but it's probably just to be a cameo, and that's about it. But hey, this story does sound fun, and I probably will check out because it's an 8-page one-shot, so you know what? Maybe this will probably be a fun one-off story to read. But like I said before, I'm just very true what the thing mean for continuity. But that's the one that I'm more worried about the most. Because continuity at DC is a clusterfuck, especially going deep right now. But if this thing fixes the timeline, if the time makes sense, then you know what? Fine. Go for it. Cool, I'm up for that. But my expectation is very low at the for the story. Never get into whatever, but I am more concerned with the future of DC going right now. Especially with that bloodbath that happened with yesterday. But, like I said, we're not part of the negative. So, what do you mean with DC as a whole? We don't know. I don't know what the thing is. I don't have any info going on right now, but I'm just very intrigued with the end goal of the time of madness. I'm also very intrigued what they mean as it was the DC near the end at the end of this 2-month big event. Because we know future state is stopgap, so we don't know what's going to happen in the future. Best guess by the end of the story, time will be broken again, and then something will happen in reality, and then it'll all be one melting pot of a story. That's my best guess, and that's not going to be wrong with that. But I'm typically more infinite about this to figure out what's going on. Let's just hope for the best, plan the worst, and play that. God, story is great, not horrible. But it's dangerous a good way, so I trust them for the audience that they know I tell a good story. So I took more infinite about it with Wishy Evans. But anywho, I'll talk about. Hey, it's time we you know I get to see a teenage baby Clark Kent at the meet at the 1930 going in Batman and Booster Gold. So that sounds fun. But it's Starfight in book 2. So you know what? This will probably be a fun story to check out. And since nobody else going on DC and Jeremy Ferry DC is a little bit of a mess right now, so we've been on information. So on typical more information about this yeah, but what's going on with your Wishy Evans. But anywho, I'll tell about. This boy item. Include into the MX7 DJ Shy Forward Mystery Teammate Villain and Winter Dawn Return revealed. Oh, I'm intrigued, but I'm not excited about it. I'm more confused with the Generation 4 issue 1 shot that's coming up in February. But I'm typically more information about it to figure out what's going on, what's his Wishy Evans. But anywho, I'll tell about this boy item. Don't worry about the Generation 4's issue 1 shot revealed for February, coming to merch by the engineers to get you ready. Also, Also, how you just doing for once? How you been this world fact the rest of it made this universe, and how you been this world fact this at all? Put your comment below. Also like on Facebook, on Twitter, put your comment channel, find triple stars, put the bell, kind of always story, put it you can. Talk about it long live DC. See ya. Bye. Put figures that play. See ya. Bye.